All right, so next up we got Lil Wayne is fried. I mean that's the obvious, man. He's been fried, bro. That dude is cooked. Lil Wayne been fried, man. Whatever's in his little sippy cup got him, got him like
that too.
He out there. Anyways, that being said, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button. Let's see what he talk about, man, because this dude is funny as hell.
He
be having me dying.
I think I need to make one thing clear on this channel before we begin. I don't give a what none of y'all think. I'ma just be honest with you. When y'all get mad at me and say, I'm unsubbing, okay.
Yo, that is the funniest thing, man. Creators, we all do that, man. We see that I'm subbing and we start laughing, bro. Every time we see that, bro, like, you guys really think, well, not you guys, whoever, man, whoever be putting that, really think like it bothers a creator when okay, cool, we want the real ones anyway.
Yes.
This is what we do. This is the way we do our content. You don't like it? Hey, keep stepping, man. There's billion other channels you can watch. I'm unsubbing, and the way he said it is exactly the way we read it too. We read it like that with that voice because it's just funny. It sounds extra sassy, man. It does.
Like, okay.
Get your soft A up out of here. I don't get it. You can't cancel someone that don't care. When I see men typing that, I feel like you guys got girl hands. You have feminine hands. So am I gonna have to be the kid to say it? Do I gotta be everybody's enemy again? Am I gonna have to be the stick in the mud? I say that like I don't love this type of energy. Lil Wayne is fried. He's literally the Patrick Star of rap at this point. Hova, jealous of this performance?
Oh my God.
Now I wouldn't be.
Yo, but let's keep it a buck, man. Lil Wayne really never gave great performances anyway. His performances always sounded, different than the tape, man. Sound like he just was like, I don't know, man. Something like he was having an episode on the mic. You know what I mean? Nice. But he could rap his ass off. Let's keep it a buck.
That
but
right there, yeah.
Lil Wayne never really, gave these crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. Were they energetic? Yeah. But I mean, he was always the type that would forget his verses. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he freestyle like everything. He basically punched in all the time.
Yes, sir.
So how you gonna remember that?
Man.
I don't know how he remembered any of his songs.
Oh my gosh, especially during the mixtape days. Dropping every freaking other day. I remember them days. MySpace days, man.
Yeah, but that don't stop. Yo, him saying don't stop is hilarious, man, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know, man. I right now I'm just like, stop.
No.
Just stop, please, bro. Just not stop rapping, but this performance, it ain't it.
This point. Hova, jealous of this performance?
What is up with it?
Now, I wouldn't be going so hard on Lil Brain the way I am if it wasn't for his recent temper tantrum over the Super Bowl halftime slot, which was ultimately awarded to Kendrick Lamar. Lil Brain let his whole team amp him up and allowed these bozos to uplift him and make him feel that this was a way of redeeming his legacy, when in reality, it was a slight to K-Dot and Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj's Coca-Cola rant on Twitter started.
Yo, he said no, he didn't say Coca-Cola rant, bro. Everybody already knows. Hey, come on. If you're not putting your face, if you on a live or you doing whatever, you're doing your IG live, man, and you don't show your face.
As much as you like to be all up in the business.
Not even that. As much as you love to show off your grill, you know what I'm saying? You always got your face on camera. Something's wrong. Something definitely wrong. You out your tree, bro. You just on a rant. And then the way she be sounding when she's on these lives, man.
Yeah.
She be sounding like she definitely had like a whole entire 12-pack, you know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't playing, man.
That this was a way of redeeming his legacy, when in reality, it was a slight to K-Dot and Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj's Coca-Cola rant on Twitter started this whole fiasco, demanding Wayne being the Super Bowl headliner, but she really used this debate to mask her subliminal disses in between on how she felt aimed at Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj has been going at Roc Nation's neck for years now, and it honestly seemed it got worse when they started supporting her ops. Are we surprised though? Nicki hates on anything and everyone with a Wait, can I say on here? I don't know. I'll just say cat. Nicki Minaj hates anything and everything that has a cat. Weird because she truly is one of, if not the best female MC of all time. Yeah. She is the queen of rap, but she carries herself like a peasant. Meanwhile, you have Birdman edging the shit on, and the edgelord himself, Drake, the sub-queen, posting subliminals throughout this Lil Wayne vs. Kendrick spectacle. By the way, these are the same people who were quiet when Birdman robbed Wayne of millions. The same people who had nothing to say when Birdman stopped the Carter 6 album from ever dropping and allowed his then artist Young Thug to claim the Carter 6 title, which he would then change the album to Barter 6 because of the outrage and backlash.
All right, so we got to keep it a buck, man. In-house fighting, like family feuds and stuff like that, usually people do stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? People really ain't going to go out there. Like, they really ain't going to go out there and put the whole thing on blast. They just going to be like, hey, we got to let this ride out. Because think about it. Lil Wayne and Birdman had a relationship before Nicki or, you know, before Drake ever came along. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they going to be silent, man. It's going to be crickets. It's going to be crickets with them. Because why would you want to get involved in that?
I don't know. I would have.
Yeah, you would have said something?
If Wayne was the one that put me on. I don't give a F about Birdman. If I've seen some dirty-ish going on, I'm going to be the one with the biggest mouth.
So now I already know. I already know when we have kids, man, I go to discipline them. They're going to go to you to, you know what I'm saying? So we going to have feuds about the way we raise our kids then, huh?
No.
It's going to be like, oh, I see. Yo,
I'll be sending them to you.
Why is she in trouble? Why is she in trouble? Why you raising your voice to her? Why? He ain't do nothing wrong. You going to be one of them moms, huh?
I am Come not over one here. Of them. Come if over anything, here. They going to go to you because you the softie.
You putting me on blast like that?
Yes, I am.
I ain't that soft.
I don't play with my kids.
I get busy. I take away laptops. I take away computers. I take away cell phones. For 2 seconds. I do all of that, man. Yeah. That's me.
And then I feel bad.
Yeah, that's true. Hey. I still take it away, though.
Yeah, tough.
These are the same people that didn't bat an eye when Young Thug allegedly shot up Wayne's tour bus with Wayne inside at the time of the shooting. These are the same people who were quiet while we watched the great run of Lil Wayne go silent and his career came to a halt by the hands of Birdman. This is literally the very reason why Wayne's run stopped so suddenly. However, in the midst of all this, Jay-Z was the one who helped Wayne get out of debt and paid $14 million of Wayne's taxes.
There's people like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really, really, really down. He don't want me to talk about it, don't want me to tell nobody. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax. These are real friends, y'all. Shout out to my nigga Jay.
I'm shocked that so many people are running with the Jay-Z is hating on Lil Wayne narrative, because Jay-Z has done nothing but show Wayne the utmost love. Jay-Z literally helped this man with his tax debt. I don't know what the actual number was, but you know, the USA Today said back in 2018 it was over $14 million in taxes. Jay helped him get out of debt. Crazy. Jay helped him keep his house. So I don't think that sounds like hate to me on a person. Jay wanted to sign Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Ironically, besides Birdman, these are the same people that did not show up to his Little Louisiana show at all. Drake too busy acting like a batter-scoring woman on the sideline, mean-mugging DeRozan, and Nicki somewhere playing with her nose.
He keep getting on her.
I do like this guy. I see.
I'm telling you, man, he crazy. That's why his name's deleted.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Not true whatsoever. I just said that for the dramatic effect of things. Wayne should have read the fucking room. I was always taught as a child to never be someone else's entertainment for drama. For instance, if people are hyping you up to create some sort of beef with someone else, you never thought you had beef to begin with. Usually, they are the ones who are the snakes to your Eve, with Eve being your sanity or your integrity. In other words, don't let them corrupt your mind, gang. These people aren't to help you. but to destroy you. And they benefit off of your chaos that they stir up. Around here, we call those people out up front. Like, nigga, don't pump me up. If you have a problem, you go do it. I'm not for your entertainment. And some take it as complete disrespect to the point where they will call the person out for a fade in itself. The whole performance was a shit show. Wayne looked
Oh, this was when they
reunion?
Yeah, they did the reunion. I didn't see that show. I didn't check that show. You seen it?
I did not. I saw like little clips, and I kept telling myself I want to go watch it, but
put it in the comments, y'all. I mean, it seemed like it was successful. It seemed like it was a sold out show. So I don't know.
I mean, it's exciting to see, you know, especially like if you grew up with them. Come on now, like Hot Boys. Come on now.
Drop it like it's hot.
Face the fuck out. His people around him are not for him at all. It's so sad to witness a legend deteriorate before our eyes. Someone should have poured that cup out a long fucking time ago. He was in prison for what, like 11 months? That could have been where he changed his life away from the addiction. He's singing off key. He's standing there spaceless. It's so hard to watch. I see a lot of people stating it's because he's 43 years old. No, nigga. Beyonce is 43, dancing like she has a bill to pay on her last tour. Kanye is 47, dancing with fans in China on the world tour that he's on. And when he was 43, that's when Donda dropped. And he did a free Larry Hoover concert with Drake. Drake is a 39-year-old white woman, only 4 years younger than Wayne. And he just came off of his own world tour. Nicki Minaj is 41 years of age, 2 years younger than Wayne. And she just completed her own tour. But by the way she's been acting lately, her brain might not be too far off. Allegedly, that is. Allegedly. All that's fake. She doesn't do nothing of the such. We're just saying allegedly. This is all for jokes. J. Cole is 40 years old riding a bike somewhere. He's 3 years younger than Lil Wayne. When Jay-Z was 43 years old, the same age as Wayne, he released the 444 album and went on a world tour himself. And Future is 40 years old, 3 years younger than Wayne. So this isn't what 43 looks like. This isn't what 43 moves like. 43 isn't old at all. It's a grown-ass man. It's not a young man. It's not an old man. It's just a man. I mean, I guess it's a middle-aged man. I don't know. Either way, he looks awful, and he looks like he's deteriorating. All this outrage for Wayne to perform.
Yeah, what happened, man? Y'all put it in the comments. What happened? I remember he had a whole golf ball on the side of it. Yo, he looked like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it was getting teeth work, but
you think so?
I think so.
He was, man. It looked bad though. It was bad. It was real bad. Mm-hmm. Usually they do something for the swelling like this. That swelling was bad, man.
Maybe he just didn't want to take neck.
He looked like a whole half a gerbil. I swear, like his neck just wasn't right, man.
No, I remember you commenting on it.
And then his eyes too was bugged out. His eyes wasn't looking right at all, man.
Yeah, no, I remember that. It was crazy.
It looked like he was like he was constipated and he pushed so hard, everything just except man, it didn't look right. He didn't look right.
Perform when he needs a teleprompter to even recite words but kept missing the beat? Y'all can't be serious. Because you wanted to be the first solo rap headliner for your city. I don't want to hear you guys say it's because he has so many verses and how he doesn't write them down.
I said that at the beginning.
Possibly remember half the songs. That's just stupid. Then don't perform then. If you're not going to practice and gear up, then why perform? Neither Jay-Z and Kanye and so many other greats of hip-hop has yet to grace the Super Bowl stage themselves. And they're some of the most impactful and influential artists of all time. And they would never slight their peers of gracing that stage. That's some for real female dog energy. Some Garfield type shit. Or should I just say, that's some bitch and pussy shit. And on the gang, Kendrick better not pull this nigga Wayne on stage with him either. Forget all that righteous, holier than thou, Kendrick. Come with the straight boogeyman aura in New Orleans, gang. Yes, especially after all this shade. Them dudes dudes probably wouldn't even take Kendrick's offer anyways. They're all so damn prideful and egotistical. Look at how these motherfuckers try to dim this man's light during his announcement. Jealousy and crab in the barrel mentality. Leave them under the shade they created, gang. Hey, I'm serious. I'm gonna be real pissed the fuck off at Kendrick if he somehow shows these niggas love. And shut the fuck up, K-Dot stands. No one's talking to you. Go to your shrine and pray to Kendrick or something. Go preach to a motherfucker that cares. This is my take, my opinion. This is how I feel. I had some nigga the other day come on here talking about, you lost all credibility with me. Credibility with what exactly? I started my whole channel off of talking shit about Meek and Diddy banging each other, then Drake, and then a racist white YouTuber, and then I vented about how I was sick of J. Cole, and then again I had to get on Drake's line. When the fuck did you feel that anything I ever said was credible? This is YouTube, gang. Go touch some grass.
Oh,
my bad, I'm eating candy.
I told you
guys I was gonna be at Kendrick Stan's neck.
Yo, he violating.
Up. Go ahead and say I'm bothered. I don't care. I'm gonna eat my sour punch roll. As for a millennial, this Hot Boy reunion for real was something special to see. It should have happened 15 years ago though, when it would have been more appreciated. Look at this dull ass crowd. This isn't moving them because they're not a part of this legacy.
A big crowd, though.
And see, when people are on their high horse, they don't think to do reunions like this until they're humbled and not the it factor anymore. I feel the crowd would have been at an uproar if this was for a generation that still cared. We're all grown now and paying bills, irritated that we have to deal with a coworker or going to a parent-teacher conference meeting. But if this happened 15 years ago, that whole arena would have been turned the fuck up. I can't remember though, was BG out 15 years ago? Was Turk released? You guys let me know in the comments. A lot of nostalgic moments on this stage that for real hit home for me. I just wish it wasn't centered around throwing shade towards K-Dot. And I'm not trying.
Is that what this was? They was throwing shade? What they actually said? Hey, yo.
Like I said, I didn't.
Put it in the comments. What was it about, man? Because I really don't know. Like, I didn't know there was that backstory. Like the whole thing was centered around that. Like, what did they say something that was like out of pocket or something?
I think it might be how it was announced. Like, it was like kind of shady, because like.
So what they announced it like as a
like since we ain't doing
this, yeah, we go, yeah,
do our own thing.
We going.
But I'm probably wrong, but I think that's probably how it could be.
But since when? But since when? I just don't get it. Since when anybody is entitled to do the Super Bowl just because it's in a city, man?
Yeah, the Super Bowl's been in, like I said, New Orleans several times.
Mad cities.
And not one time have y'all ever been in an uproar.
Yeah, it's been in mad cities. I mean, but it you know, I get it if it was like some hip hop tour type thing and it was about hip hop, it was about the culture, and I get it, you know, Jay-Z was put on to add more diversity, but that don't mean like, you know what I'm saying, the hip hop rules apply.
The artists that he's put on, I mean, I think California is the only one that actually, or no, they weren't even in California, were they? When Dre and them did it?
I don't even know.
Either way, like, I mean, he's not putting on people from their hometowns like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just whoever's there is there. Like, you know? And
these events, it just makes more sense just to put K-Dot right now because he's hot right now. Like, he out there. Like, he doing his thing, bro. He got, you know, one of the hottest records. He lit 2024 on fire.
Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, if it wasn't him, man, you would have had to have Cat Williams out there.
We would have been.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it was, he let between Cat Williams and Kendrick.
It's been a fun
crazy,
ride.
Man. It's been a crazy ride, man.
Trying to be the savior for K-Dot. I just call it how I see it. Hate is hate. Lame is lame. I wish all this came from a natural place. Giving Wayne his flowers because he got the Super Bowl ripped from his hands is corny and cringe as hell.
That moment I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this motherfucking moment right here.
But he never had it.
They can't take that, man. They can't take that from me.
And come on, gang. Nothing can be ripped from you if it was never yours to begin with. The Super Bowl never worked this way in the past. Why would it work this way now? Jay-Z signed on to host the Super Bowl halftime show back in 2019 to bridge the gap with black entertainers and the NFL lack of diversity. A lot of the people weren't for this. A lot of people were actually very angry about Jay-Z signing with the NFL, calling him a sellout. So no one wanted the halftime slot. No one showed interest in the halftime slot. With Shakira and J-Lo, then The Weeknd, then Dr. Dre, and then Rihanna, and then Usher, you could tell by these lineups, rap artists weren't in line or at Jay's door to perform. But when he gives it to Kendrick, it's now a problem.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
100.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Everything homie just said, he dropped some gems there, man. Whether you like what he said or not, man, he's speaking facts though. He's speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Like he keeping it a whole stack. Like he wasn't holding back. And them are his feelings. So I can't be mad at him. I might, if I disagree, I disagree. But
I agree.
At the end of the day, I'm not saying I do disagree. I'm just saying, I can't be mad at him for the way he talking. I think he funny as hell too.
Yeah.
I think homie funny as all hell, man. What do you guys think? Like I said, I don't think you could get something ripped from you that never was yours. I don't think that they ever say, here you go. And how did you work your ass off to be on the Super Bowl when that's something that's not guaranteed at all?
Exactly.
Put out a hot record, man. Next year might be in it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button.